all righty. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Let me see if it's up. Okay. I don't know who all on here, but let me get set up here. Okay, let me make sure I can see everything and everybody can see me. Let's see. Do I need to move this down and up? Let me see here. Move this. Okay. Let's see. Trying to see. Organized here. I have to move this down a little bit. Move the phone down. So so everybody can see what I'm looking at. Make it easy. Okay. Doesn't look like that's going to be better. Let's see. Let's see what I got here. Okay. All right, welcome, 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 PICK-3 at a glance family. Get set up. This is interesting. Like that right there. Yeah. Let's see. Still trying to set it up like I want it. Make sure everybody can see what I'm looking at. See, go with this away. All right. Yeah. I can see and they can see. Let me see one other move I need to make here. Might make sense here. Okay. It's getting set up. All right, everybody. Welcome to PICK-3 at a glance. Basically what I do here with PICK-3 at a glance, if you're new to the channel and you want to increase your chances of winning PICK-3, then I have a new strategy pretty much that nobody else uses, that I have 4 workouts that you can do on paper. And what I did is I took 22 numbers. I did the 1-1 rundown on 1-1-1 rundown on 22 numbers. And with those 22 numbers and the 1-1 rundown, 1-1-1 rundown, you have all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations at a glance on 22 columns. All right? And with those 22 columns, what I did, there's 12 columns of singles. And with the combined combination, you got 720 of those 1,000 numbers that you can look at a glance. All right? 12 of these numbers, which I call base numbers, that I did the 1-1 rundown on, to create each column, which gave you 700 of those 20 possible combinations of those 1,000 numbers, which is 70% that you can look at a glance for your state and track them easily and know what's going on with those numbers at any time. There's no tic-tac-toe, no grids, no date sums, no root sums, no multiple different workouts and rundowns going to tell you more than being able to track your own numbers for your own state and looking at these 12 columns. That's the method I use to get into the winner circle. 12 single numbers, 1-1 rundown with all 1,000, 70% of the 1,000 numbers that you can look at a glance. Same thing here with the doubles. It's only 10 of those numbers that I did to give you the rest of the 1,000 numbers tracking the doubles. Okay? Now these workout sheets, you can email me, I'll PDF them to you, or you can just write it down, do the 1-1 rundown on them, and make your own master sheet. Okay? And here's the doubles. There's 10 of them. 10 numbers with the 1-1 rundown on them. 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros. 011, 022, 033, 044. You got all the doubles and their possible combinations, which totals 270. This is simple, 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 simple. I broke it down to be real simple because I was losing. I had no idea what I was doing with PICK-3 and why I was playing the numbers at no time. I don't care what tic-tac-toe, date sum, grid, root sum, or anything didn't tell me what I needed to know because I didn't know what was going on with those 1,000 numbers at any time in my state, what I was playing. So this is what created the PICK-3 at a glance strategy. It works if you work it, and it's simple and easy to use because you don't have to do those tic-tac-toe grids and anything. All you're doing is basically tracking the actual 1,000 numbers for your state. Working with the law average, you're seeing what numbers are left and how to play them. That's what I call building a strategy and a skill set. That's how you build a strategy and a skill set off the actual 1,000 numbers and knowing what they're doing. Okay? Like here. Then I added 2 more strategies, which is tracking the single pairs. This triangle here allows you, out of those 1,000 numbers, you always know what pairs have played and what pairs haven't played. You always know. You won't have to do a tic-tac-toe, date sum, grid, or none of that because you're tracking the actual pairs. So when you need to use the pairs and know what's going on with them, you can use them to win, which I'll teach you with how to build a skill set and strategy. Same here, strategy number 3. See, you only got 1, 2, 3 strategies to look at. Strategy number 3, you're tracking the actual individual numbers and placements of how the numbers fall as the winning numbers come in. Just trying to show you all my sheet, the workout sheet. In a matter of minutes, you can track all your numbers and know what's going on with them. And then, like I said, we got the doubles. And then I'm going to go through to you, show you how I do my day on tracking and how I win. Okay, here. The only other one you have to do, you need to track if you're going to win and you're a serious player. And if you're a serious player, you're going to see the importance of tracking your own numbers and using my sheets. My strategy sells itself. I really don't have to sell it, so I don't push it. I'm not going to push it on anybody because I know it works and I know it sells itself. I don't have to sell it. Okay? Once you start using it, you'll see what I mean. Okay, here. Tracking the front pairs and the back pair of those 1,000 numbers. At any time, you're going to know what front pair and what back pair didn't fall for the year. See how I tracked all the way up to September now? I can tell you, and I can track, I can strategize the actual 1,000 numbers in my state that didn't fall. These are in red is what I highlighted to see what numbers was left for the rest of the year for me to play pretty much. Front pair, back pair. Now at a glance, I can see I made a little sticky note here for myself and probably for you all. For the whole year, I see what pairs are left. I see on the front pair, the 17 ain't failed all year, the 28 ain't failed all year, the 37, the 37 ain't failed on the front all year, the 50 ain't failed. This is Illinois' evening draw now. The 50 ain't failed all year, and the 88 ain't failed all year. This is valuable information when you're playing the lottery. If you don't know that these ain't failed all year, and you've been playing a 17 on the front, it ain't failed since September. Probably longer, even to last year. I'm talking about what this year has done. See what I'm saying? You played a 28 on the front, ain't failed all year. Played a 37, ain't failed all year. And you think you're going to learn that from a tic-tac-toe date sum grid and flip and mirroring numbers? 50 ain't failed all year. 88 ain't failed all year. So my suggestion, if you paying a number with a double 8 in it, and you ain't playing it on the front, you playing a loser's game. Or 37 with a number in it, and you ain't playing it on the front, you playing a loser's game because you don't know nothing about that number if you ain't tracking. Same thing here on the back. 2-2 pair ain't failed on the back. 3-9 ain't failed on the back. 42 ain't failed on the back. 50 ain't failed on the back. 57 ain't failed on the back. 95 ain't failed on the back. By tracking all year and you track it and you playing every day, playing all those different numbers you don't know nothing about, why you playing them. You ain't gaining no knowledge each day off the numbers you playing if you ain't tracking them. See here? At a glance, I can say, okay, let me see what column on. Oh, 40 ain't failed on the front all year. 50 ain't failed on the front all year. At a glance. 22 ain't failed on the back. So if I go play a number 2-2 in it, I'm definitely going to put it on the back like 1-2-2. If I'm playing anything with a double 2, I better play it on the back. And that's it. This is it. Like I say, this sells itself. I really don't have to sell it. I can teach it. I can teach it. Simple and easy. I don't have to teach you all them different. Only rundown you're going to have to learn is the 1-1-1 rundown. That's the only one. Using the PICK-3 at a glance strategy. And how to use the workout sheets. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is show you how I do my day. And then I'll go to more explaining on more on the workout sheets. Okay. Like 968 came in last night. All right. And I do have winning tickets that I win. I'm stay specific for Illinois. Evening draw. I was at Missouri, but I switched over to Illinois for a little bit. I had eye surgery, so I'm staying with my daughter until I recover. But I've been tracking Illinois, and I've won since I've been here. And I've posted some of my winnings. I don't post everything that I win. It's not necessary. Like I said, my strategy sells itself if you use it. It does. I don't have to prove anything. I ain't gonna lie to you. The numbers run random. And if you ain't tracking, you don't know what's going on with them. And if you wake up and play a number and you don't know why you're playing the number, you're playing a loser's game. That's all I can tell you. I was there, been there. I was so low with these numbers, I didn't know where to go. So I had to put my own strategy together. I got all the books that you can imagine. I know everything it is to know about PICK-3. I know it backwards and forwards. I still was losing. I knew every tic-tac-toe, every grid, every root sum, and everything else. Until I started tracking them actual 1,000 numbers and realizing I was only going to get 365 out of the 1,000 for the whole year and start playing responsibly. I call it OPPB. Be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget and play responsibly. I was losing. And you have to be organized if you're going to win. You can't just have a sheet, a whole bunch of numbers and don't know what's going on with the numbers and looking for them to hit the next day or something. Look here. Let me show you something. You see how this is organized? These sheets are organized. This triangle, organized. The single digits, organized. This is how you have to be. This way you're going to have to be to win. See how organized this stuff is? My workout sheets. This here, I even got a calendar where I track the numbers, where I can refer back to make sure that I'm tracking them right. I made a calendar for myself. I mean, you can use any calendar that you want, but I put 3 calendars together for a month, and now I'm into September, and I didn't put the 968 on here yet, but I'm going to demonstrate that as I just want to explain the workout sheet to you, the workout system to you. That's what I want to do. See my count, you got to be organized to win. I mean, it's just, you're working with 1,000 numbers. You can't be playing a whole lot of different tic-tac-toes, different rundowns, and looking for patterns. And ain't no patterns. It's either knowing why you playing the number or you don't. All the numbers are random. There's no rhyme or reason to why these numbers are going to come out. You chasing a whole bunch of numbers and don't even know why you chasing them. And then when you win, you don't know why you won. If you're not tracking all 1,000 numbers. That's all I'm telling y'all now. Like I said, my system will sell itself. I ain't got to sell it. That's why I love it, because I ain't got to sell it. If you use it, you're going to know I'm right. You're only going to get 365 of those numbers exact out of the whole year. You got 635 of them numbers. You have no idea what's going on with them if you ain't tracking. You don't know when the last time the number been out. You don't even know why you should play the number. I don't play my birthday. I'll play all of them like I used to. All them different birthdays, holidays. If it rained, I had a number to play. If the sun was out, I had a number to play. If I stubbed my toe, I had a number to play. That's not a winning strategy, y'all. The only winning strategy is tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. I don't care what you do. I don't care what tic-tac-toe, dates on grid, or all that stuff I used to do. Ain't going to show you nothing. Only thing going to show you something is last time, whatever number you play, or how you played it, or why you playing it, being out. And then you say, oh, well, this number here that hit 4 times this month, and I've been there, hit 4 times this year. You jump on that number, it don't show up for another 4 years. I'm talking about 30 years experience, y'all. It don't show up for another. And like I say, I got 3 numbers in St. Louis that ain't been out yet. For 16 years, and they came out yet. The 160, the 192, and the 574 on evenings. And I'm talking about just 3 numbers. So can you imagine PICK-4s and PICK-5s? How long it take for a number to come out? You'd be 80 years old if you playing a number. PICK-3 is trackable, teachable, and doable, though. Them numbers usually will rotate out within 3 years. Those 1,000, all of them, exact, 3 to 4 years. And I'm talking about for 1,000 numbers, exact, to roll out. Only way I learned that is through tracking. And going through pain, that's how I gained. No pain, no gain, because I knew it had to be a better way. I knew it had to be a better way. I knew it. And I would say this sister sells stuff. So let's get started, y'all. I think I told you enough about my workout sheets and my strategy here. So what we're going to do and show y'all how pretty much I'm going to go through, show you all what I do, and then I'll go more in detail to explaining it. Okay. So here, what we got here is the 968 came out. And I'm going to do the 1-1 rundown in case you don't know how to do the 1-1 rundown. Illinois evenings draw yesterday. Got 968. Let me take this off. Put it right here so I don't lose it. 968 came out. Can y'all see that? Yeah, you can see it. 968. And you do the 1-1 rundown. That was the winning number. You're going to do 1-1-1. And this is what a rundown is. They do add 1 to each one of these numbers. Now, you see this here? I don't know what you would call that number that you use to do the rundown on, but they can make this number out of any number they want, out of the 1,000 numbers, and do a rundown on it, and then tell you try to find the number that's coming in the next day in hindsight. So we're going to add 1 to the 9. You're going to get 0 because, yeah, 1 to 9 is really 10, but you only in lottery math, if you've been a while, you know you're only going to use single digits in lottery math. So you don't use the 1, you just use the 0 on the right hand side, and you count straight down. You go 1 to 0 is 1, 1 to 1 is 2, 1 to 2 is 3, 1 to 3 is 4, 1 to 4 is 5, 1 to 5 is 6, 1 to 6 is 7, 1 to 7 is 8, 1 to 8 is 9. Okay, so that gets same number at the bottom. You get at the top, you add it correctly. Same here with the 6. You got at 1 to 6, you're going to get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. 1 to 8, you're going to get 9. 1 to 9 again, you're going to get to 0. 1 to 0, you get 1. 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. Again here. Okay, it might be going down a little too low, but I'll bring it up a little bit so you can see. Okay, add 1 to the 8, you're going to get 9. 1 to 9 again, you're going to get 0. 1 to 0, you're going to get 1. 1 to 1, you're going to get 2. 1 to 2, you're going to get 3. 1 to 3, you're going to get 4. 1 to 4, you're going to get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. And 1 to 7, you're going to get the 8. Okay? You can't see that, but it is 8. And if you was to add 1 to that 968 again, you're just going to keep getting the same numbers up here. All right. Now, what we're looking for to find this number here that came in, the winning number for the day, winning number, I hope you can make that out a little bit. Excuse the scribble, but I'm talking, so for that day, when you do the 1-1 rundown on it, you're looking for the base number. Now I'm going to show you where and the column and the base number. The column and the base number. Here on the workout sheet. Like I said, on the singles is 3 separate numbers. Like 1, 2, 3, doubles, or a number with 2 like numbers in it, like 1, 2, 2. Triples, like triple zeros, triple ones, triple twos, triple threes, triple fours, all same numbers. Okay? So here's the singles that makes up the 1,000 numbers with the 12 columns. These numbers up here are called my base numbers, right here. That I just, when I put this sheet together, I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I had to do something to get out the hole. So I did 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, 037. I did the 1-1 rundown just like I did on the other ones and ran it all the way down and made these 12 columns of singles. And to my surprise, I realized I had all 720 of the possible 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations. Okay, so you see here, now I'm looking for this 968, right? When I did the 1-1 rundown, whenever your winning number comes in and you do the 1-1 rundown on it, the base number will always be in that rundown. One of these base numbers on top up here will always be in the rundown. One of these base numbers that I just called out will always be in the rundown. but it might not be in the same order. Okay, for the simple fact, if any of these numbers rotate or come in different, the base number gonna rotate and be different. Like here, and you see that all these base numbers have a 0 in them. So when you do your rundown, you won't really have to focus on all the different numbers. You just will focus on the ones with the 0 in it. And you'll start memorizing these little 12 base numbers when you start doing it. You'll start memorizing these 12 base numbers. So what you do, you're going to go down, and I know the base number automatically when I see it. Excuse me. And I know that base number is 018 automatically. So I go to column 018 here, which is column 7. Column 7, and I know that 968 gonna be in column 7. Oh, there it is. See right there? Circle it or mark it off. Well, I usually circle mine. Circle it. Bam, you're done. Okay? So you found your number. So every month I can tell through the month what columns hit and what columns didn't hit, and how many times that columns hit. No tic-tac-toe, no date sum, no grid, no multiple different rundowns. I know what's going on with 720 of those numbers at all times, all month long, every day. Now, once that's done, I look for the pairs. And I go to strategy number 2. And like I said, you got 3 separate numbers, you're going to have 3 separate pairs. All right? So on strategy number 2, I want to see what pairs are left for the month, so I'll know how to use those pairs or how to play them going into the next month. So you're going to do a 6-8 already came in this month once already, so I'll just put a little mark by it to let me know that it came in again. And the 6-9 came in again. And I see here the 89 didn't come in. The first time it came in all money at a glance. Man, that's valuable information. Now, what I'm looking at here now, I'm, seeing what's left that ain't played all month long. I got an eye on everything. Actual numbers, no guess numbers. What's going on with them? See, like if I was playing, like say, for instance, see this 57 is 56, and 67 ain't came in all month. Don't come in all month because I got my eye automatically. I know what's going on. I'm playing 5, 6, 7 all month. Straight box, however I want to play it. Especially if neither one of this three group here come in. That's how you build a strategy and a skill set. With the actual numbers ain't came in. Okay. I'm looking at what don't come the previous month because when I hit, I know where to invest my money back into what numbers because I know what numbers ain't came in. Just doing this here alone ain't gonna tell me what's going on with none of these other numbers, unless I'm tracking right here to see what's going on with them actually. Now, the same thing, I'll show you. If a double come in, you got 2 separate numbers, 2 single numbers that are separate, a double. Let's say 011 come in. You're going to mark off the 0, 1, and the 1 because that's a double. And if a triple come in like triple zeros, triple ones, triple twos, triple fours, only a single number, what you do is just mark off, let's say 777s come in, you just mark off the double sevens, let you know that double came in. And it was a triple, you'll know it was a triple. So that's strategy number 2, and it's done. Then here is strategy number 3. where I made 3 columns, 3 single individual columns here from 0 to 9. I want to know what position them numbers fell in or didn't fall in for the month. So I'll know what numbers to carry over. Like here, 968. You mark off the 9, which I can say, okay, it fell on the front 3 times. The 6 fell in the middle 3 times. And the 8 is twice. See how powerful that is? You ain't guessing. You know what's going on with the numbers. And see here how you can see what numbers are left. Let's see. You can see already for the year, you can see 2 ain't fell in the middle. So if you plan a number with a 2 in it, 9 out of 10, you want to make sure that 2 is in the middle. Or any number that ain't played yet. If you pick up a number with a 2 in it, you want to make sure you play it in the middle. I had one month when 7s didn't fall on no number for 2 months. So you know I won 777s, right? That was a year or so ago. No 7s for 2 months. I picked them up rather than trying to play triples all year and try to hit. You don't do it like that. Like I say, you build strategy skill set. And then again, it helps you if you're playing. Let me go through here a little bit. Do this here with this stretch. If you playing a number here like to use this strategy 3, if you play a number like 1, 2, 3, and you realize this 2 ain't fell on the front all year or towards September, you definitely want to play your 1, 2, 3 straight boxes. How I do it. Then I'll play it as 2, 1, 3 and 2, 3, 1 to put that 2 on the front, because the likelihood of that 2 coming on the front of my number is great. That's with any of the numbers. If you play a 0 and you know 0 ain't fell on the back all month or this month or 2 months or 3 months, yeah, it can take this long for a number not hit. So if you playing a 0 on the back for the last 90 days, it ain't hit. I don't pick the numbers up till they at least 90 days, 60 to 90 days out, and they ain't hit. I'm watching them, but I ain't playing them all. You can track them all, but you can't play them all. Don't make sense. You want to track them all, but you don't want to try to play them all. My best months are November, December, and January, because all these numbers I've been tracking and watching them boil down. Now, it don't take me all year to hit, but I'm just saying, I know when I win what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So now, see, I did 1, 2, 3. Now I'll go to 4, which is the front pair, back pair sheet. Okay. Now, in front pair, back pair, we're looking at the 9, 6, and the 6, 8. You only want to check the front pair and the back pair. So we're going to see if the 9, 6, it hit twice already. I just mark it off, make a note of it in my mental note, and which would be powerful because it'll come in and play when you need the win. And look at the 6, 8. It came on the back already. Okay, so basically what I'm looking for is the ones that haven't hit, and you'll start seeing it as you're tracking. You'll see how the law of average works and how everything falls into place, because the numbers that haven't hit will start catching up with themselves in all of them. Triples. I don't play triples just to play triples. I don't play triples just to play triples. I have to track to see something that triggers me playing triples. You're only going to get 3 triples on average out of a year. Any number. If you got 10 of them that you play exact all year, you're going to only get 3 of them exact all year on average. On average. So that's why you don't want to burn up your money just playing numbers to be playing them and you don't know why you're playing them. And I only play evening if I'm tracking midday. Now, I'll go through midday and do a front pair, back pair sheet for the year. Because I want to see if there's anything out there that I can use where I know the front of that number and the back of that number ain't filled. And if the whole number itself ain't filled, then I know how to use that over time. You'll build your own strategy. Like in Illinois, the 768 ain't filled, this 68 ain't filled on the back. And I know that 678 is a good number to play. So I'll play it 50 cent straight 768, and I play that 68 50 cent on the back. In Illinois, you can do that. So anything on that 68 that hit midday on the, midday on the back, I'll reinvest back into the 768. I'll just stick with that number. That's why it's called you can build your own strategies and skill set with the actual numbers, because you'll know why you plan your numbers and what you're doing with the numbers that you're not going to see with anything else, nothing else. Okay. Now, let's see here. All this applies to anywhere in the country, anywhere in the state. If you go to the moon, this will all apply to you. Yeah. Anywhere. Because it's simple. You're just tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. Okay, let me see now. And like I say, again, let's see. No grids, no root solves, no date solves, no tic-tac-toes, no multiple different workouts and rundowns to learn. Play smart. Okay? Play smart. Track the actual 1,000 numbers for you. And you'll see how long it actually takes. You won't be burning your money up because you can see that it's going to take 60 days for a number on average to come out. And build your bucket list off of the numbers that you're tracking to play. So when they do come, you got the numbers you know you're going to reinvest in. Okay, let's see what else we got here. All righty. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you. I probably ain't joining the chat, but, you know, we're going to do the question and answers. And I'm going to do, I think, another live. I'm trying to set it up where I do another live. After this, I'm going to upload this. Then everybody can look at it. Then I'm going to do another live that's going to be specific for nothing but questions and answers, too. But it's going to be more geared toward the questions and answers than me doing the video. I'm going to put a video up, then I'm going to do a question and answers also, second part two, and more in more detail. That way everybody can come on with questions and answers. I think that's a sensible thing to do. Because it's kind of hard to really show the PICK-3 at a glance strategy, and I've been doing it for 2 years almost now. And ask questions and try to see what's going on with everybody saying and things like that. But if we just come together, if you got any questions, the live is just basically based on the questions, and I can give the answers. Okay, let's see. Let me see. We did the one rundown. Now I think I need to show people about mirroring numbers. You have what they call mirroring the numbers, and I'm going to show you all about mirroring numbers. If you're new to the channel a little bit, everybody needs to know about mirroring numbers, so they'll know what's going on. Yep, everybody know how. What we have here is mirrored numbers. All mirrored numbers is a number, single digit numbers that 5 is added to. Okay. Let's say you got the 1,000 numbers and you divide them in half. And you, on the top half of the 1,000 numbers, you got triple zeros to 499. And on the bottom half, you got 500 to 999. And you do this graph here. and you go on 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, divide in half, and you go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right? So on any of these single numbers, when you add 5 to it, you'll get the opposite number of it. So let's say 5 to 0 is 5. 5 to 1 is 6. 5 to 2 is 7. 5 to 3 is 8. 5 to 4 is 9. Okay? So it's just like saying, they call it mirror or reflection, but I'll say same mirror, 0 same as 5, 5 same as 0, 1 same as 6, 6 same as 1, 2 same as 7, 7 same as 2, 3 same as 8, 8 same as 3, 4 same as 9, 9 same as 4. Now, say you played 0, 1, 2, and a lottery played 5, 6, 7. They just played your bottom number instead of the top number, which is the opposite number. If you played 1, 2, 3, and the lottery played 6, 7, 8, they just played your opposite number or vice versa. If you played 1, 2, 2, and the lottery played 6, 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, they just played your opposite number. If you played triple zeros and the lottery played triple fives, they just played your opposite number. All right. So same here. I'm gonna tell you about the lottery math. If you like 5 to 5, it'll give you 10, but you just use the 0. That's how that 0 gets on top. 5 to 6 gives you 11. And you just use the 1. That's how the 1 get on top. 5 to 7 is 12. 5 to 8 is 13. And 5 to 9 is 14. That's how you get the 4s, because you don't use the 1s, remember? You just use the single digits up top. And the flips, if anybody want to know about flips, I can explain it, but I won't explain it because I really don't use them, because it don't hold true to what I use for PICK-3. So if you do want me to explain the flips, you're going to have to ask me to explain it. All right? No problem on that. Now, the beauty of here, all these columns and the 1-1 rundown, why I love it, all these numbers mirror each other or the opposite of each other. All right? All of them are the 22 columns, the doubles and the singles. Like here, the 018, I'm going to column 7 because I know you can see it. It's in the middle. The 018, the mirror of it is 563, and there it is, 563. This 128, the mirror of it is 673. See it? 673. This 239, the mirror of it is 784. This 340, the mirror of it is 895. See right there? 895. This 451, the mirror of it is 906. See it right there? That's all of them. At a glance, you'll always know what number and its opposite didn't fall off that column, off any of them. Off any of them. At a glance. That's powerful. Because working with the law of average, if I see a column ain't hit in 2 to 3 months, when I pick it up and I see after my tracking that the number in this opposite ain't played, I'm definitely playing them 2 numbers. Because with the law of average, one or the other's going to come in for the years out. Or how I have it set up with the strategy when I see what other numbers are applicable with that strategy. Okay? But like I say, this system sells itself. And you work it works. But you can't play them all, but you definitely can track them all and get the actual picture of what you're looking at and not playing in the dark. Because other than that, you're just guessing. And other than that, you're just playing in the dark. I don't care what tic-tac-toe. I don't care what tic-tac-toes. They don't show you anything because they show you after the fact. They want to show you that numbers that came after the number come in and then go down here and flip and mirror numbers to make match the number that came in. You can't learn anything like that. And then they tell you to look for certain patterns. You're not learning them patterns don't last. What's gonna last if you knowing what numbers that fell off of one column under them 720. That's gonna last. Or how many times that column hit, or how many times that number hit off that column. That lasts. And that ain't no pattern, that is annoying. Okay, y'all. I ain't trying to be silly with this. I'm just trying to be factual. I mean, I laugh at myself at the stuff I used to do trying to win. I do. Stop burning your money up. I'll get on one number and just play it all year. Like that 768, that might be my bid day number I play all year. 50 cents straight on the front. And then there's 68 on the back that ain't fail. If that 678 come in, that's going to be $250 in Illinois. And if it comes on the back, it's $40. But I'm just going to reinvest it back into that 768, just like it came. And I reinvested back in any number with that 6 and 8 on the back. I might play it. I might will it down. Let me show you what I mean by that. Okay. Simple. Don't burn your money up. Know why you playing. Know why you playing. Build your strategies. Build your skill set. The 768. Okay, like I already know, Illinois even draw that 688 fell on the back, right? So I know 768 is a popular number. So pretty much, it depends on how I look at it. If I'm gonna do this 6-8 on back, that's the number I'm gonna play with, that 6-8 on the back. Another good number is the 9-6-8, but like I say, you can't play them all. Get your strategy and stick with it. Okay, so I play the 7-6-8 50 straight. I really play it 50 straight because I don't want to burn my money up. And then I play the 6-8 50 cent on the back. Now if the 6-8 come in, that's $40. What I'll do is carry that 7-6-8. I'll carry this. I might up it to straight box that 7-6-8 and 50 cent on the 6-8 on the back and carry it for 14 days. So I don't have to worry about it. How many draws you can have it on Illinois? It's only 6 days. Look like they cut back. Because I remember when I started here, you could do like 12 or 14 day draws. Then it look, next time I came up, because I play online pretty much, it went to 6 days. I don't like that. In Missouri, you can play number for 14 draws. 14 draws. So I would just play it straight like that. And then because I ain't got to worry about it, since I done won it, running for 14 days, don't worry about it, just like that. Now if that 7-6-8 come in, then I'll load up on that 6-8. I'll wheel it. I'll wheel it on the back because I know it ain't came on the back. So I wheel it straight down like this. I play a 0-6-8, 1-6-8, 2-6-8, 3-6-8, 4-6-8, 5-6-8, 6-6-8, 7-6-8, 8-6-8, and 9-6-8. Now that makes me think about that 9-6-8. They bought it on the evening instead of midday, but that don't throw me off because I know why I'm playing my number. I ain't gonna get off my 6-8 just because they bought it midday. See, that's the difference between knowing. A lot of times when you play. And when I used to, if they bought it midday, I fall off it on evening because I figure it ain't going to come evenings if it failed midday. But now I know better. I know don't do that. If the number ain't came, you playing with the law average, you stick with your number and how you play it. I don't jump on and off my numbers like that. Okay? So that's how you do it. And then I'll load up on this a little bit because I have $250. I'll load up and play this straight box a couple of maybe 3 or 4 days. And then I'll run, certain numbers, like I say, might run them for 14 days. In Missouri, you can. In Illinois, you can only do 6 days. Okay, family. Uh, like I said, um, I'm going to do a second video with questions and answers. Hi, how you doing? How you doing, Raji? Is this Raji? Okay, Raji. My strategy is set up to for you to track your own numbers for your own state. I'm state specific for Illinois, so I don't put stick numbers for certain states. That's it doesn't work like that. What comes behind it? I would have to know the history of your numbers, the data of your numbers that fail, and I couldn't give you. The only thing. Let's see. You say what bring. Now I can give you a number you might want to try, but I ain't gonna guarantee you because I ain't tracked it. Okay, so you might want to look at using that the mirror, which is a 778. Play the 878 back. It's good for doing that. The 878 back. You want to play the 778. Then you want to play the mirror of it, the 223 and the 233. Them four numbers. Okay. Now you don't want to just play it one day and then jump off of it. You might want to play it for a couple of days and see how it works. Now, y'all only have one draw. Do you only have one draw, Raji? If you're still on here, hopefully you're here. You go back and look at this video if you can. Okay, your 878. You want to do 778 plus the 878, 223, and 233. I'll write it down. Maybe you can see what I'm saying. Like I say, that's what I do when I see that number, because it is one of my numbers that I play. But I don't play consistently. It depends on what I'm looking at. Your 878. You want to play 778. My pen, I'm having, hope you can see it. You want to play the mirror of it. 3, 2, 3, and 2, 2, 3. Those are your numbers. I ain't giving you a whole lot of numbers to play. Okay, and flipping numbers. Those are your numbers. Okay, I hope you got it. Maybe you're still on here. I don't know. All right. Okay. If there's anybody else on here, like I said, I'm going to do another live, just strictly questions and answers. And I'm going to upload this video, and you can put comments in them if you want to prepare me for what questions you might want to have on the PICK-3 at a glance strategy. So play until they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. And OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, and stick with a budget.